They look real sad right now, but hopefully they'll perk right up. Still got so much left, look at that. And a whole bucket left. And this goes deep. I'm gonna have to float some of these because I don't want to waste any of them. I think I bit off more than I can chew. I mean, this is all you can eat, Rotala. Help yourself. Okay, gonna just float these guys. Usually they try to grow immersed. And that's totally fine to put them here to block out some of the light for my Anubias barteri, because I don't want my Anubias to get overtaken by algae anyway. Okay, plopped quite a bit in the back. These guys are gonna grow themselves out. And I've put a lot in the Blackwater tank and just to float them and make them achieve that wild look. And then we got, well, just a never-ending supply. What am I gonna do? I'm not gonna put any in that tank. Hey, Rose. Man, this is hard. Imagine having too many plants. That's crazy.
The best part of fish tank vlogs is comments and reviews.
By the way, those of you saying, oh shoot, he's left-handed like me, awesome. I wish. This is my right hand, believe it or not, because the camera is playing some Uno reverse tricks. I don't know what's going on. First tank sent in by Memes for Life 1. That is a super cool crab. What kind of crab is it? What species is it? I must know. And this is freshwater because you see a cardinal tetra right in front of the camera. Next tank is sent in by Sten. Beautiful plants, beautiful backdrop. I love the wood, and this is very simple. I think there are shrimp in here. Super cool. Love the little moss and the hut as well. This is from Zia.sm. That carpet is rad, bro. All-encompassing carpet right there. Looks super comfortable. If I was that beta, I would be rolling in that carpet all day. Chris's dating requirements be like, must be patient. I am attending to my beloved pets. Must be smart enough to know that I will spend most of our life savings for my pets' well-beings. Must acknowledge that I will judge you silently when you mistreat your fish. JK Chris. I love you, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Hey, thanks, dude. But the only requirement to be my girlfriend is to be the girl that I'm dating now. Which, yeah, if you're not her, it'll probably be a little hard to be my girlfriend. If you skip on Ember Tetra, I will mail you an entire raw salmon to your house with the slowest shipping possible. In the dead of summer. Man, I'm so glad that I stuck with my choice of Ember Tetra. Thanks, man. Thanks for keeping me on point. Age, sex, location, 16 to 42, no thanks. Earth. I'm going through a really rough time right now, and your videos always make happy. Thank you for making such amazing content and always making me laugh. You're so welcome, Sydney. Hang in there. How much water can I put in my 3-gallon? At least 10 gallons. Somebody's playing 5D chess, and it's not me. My daughter said her first swear word the other day. I told her that we are not to say hornwort in this household. Love it. Okay, it's been a few days, and yeah, the plants are doing pretty well. Some of them are starting to show some immersed growth already, which is great. Look at this guy right here. Look at this hydrocotyle. This just amazing plant, isn't it? Growing immersed, and my room is pretty dry, I would say, so stuff like moss would not even survive immersed, but hydrocotyle, gotta love them. Shooting some roots down. This might be like my new favorite floater plant if you use it as a floater. You can also plant it, but the one I planted is actually not doing that well, at least not as well as the floating one. It makes sense because this guy has access to ambient CO2 because it's immersed. Now I kind of want to move this guy and the guy in the back over there onto this wood. It would look really cool if I intertwined it a little bit, I think. That'd be pretty cool. Don't you guys think? Let's do it. rotella I planted recently in the back are starting to take off, the red ones as well. The Javamoss finally starting to grow in a little bit more. Hygrophila pinnatophyta just sticking around doing its thing, not really dying off, not really, I wouldn't say they're thriving right now. There's still new leaves coming out once in a while, but yeah, not sure about those. Cryptocorin is adapting to this tank pretty well. It's grown quite a bit in size and has shot many new leaves up. I'm guessing it's because it's liking the additional nutrients of the substrate versus when they were in that tank. Pearlweed, what can I say? My favorite low-tech carpeting plant of all time. I mean, look at that. So I cut this back a total of 2 times now, and I mean, yeah. They're starting to get the point. They're starting to carpet a little bit, but the majority are, I would say, still trying to grow taller. So I'll have to trim it back at least another few times before I can achieve more carpeting. Yes, the Blackwater tank. You can see some immersed growth coming out. Hasn't been that long, so I'm pretty impressed with these plants. Also, you might have noticed, wait a second, why are there like extra filters on your tanks, Chris? Yeah, this is an aqua clear. This is a new aqua clear that I got. And I have an old aqua clear down here that I'm using as well because the flow was really bad in this tank and it was pretty bad in this tank as well. So I had to rev it up. The reason why I'm not going canister is because this is my bedroom. Canisters can be less loud, but when you're trying to sleep, and I'm one of the lightest sleepers in this world, a little teeny bit of a noise can wake me up. That's why Rinpoche has been waking me up at night sometimes. So aqua clears. Those were my options. However, they are also quite loud. Like, you can't hear them because we're not trying to sleep, right? So there's some ambient noise here and there, and that's fine because nobody's trying to like fall asleep. But for a light sleeper, even the aqua clear noises are big enough to keep me awake. Yeah, it sucks. People who are light sleepers, you know what I'm talking about. Just that constant like little... So what I'm doing, because aside from these new filters, there is almost no noise at all. The whisper really does do its job. It whispers. It just doesn't have as much flow and power to it. But the aqua clears, yeah, they're loud. What I'm doing is I've put both of them on a timer, so they will shut off at 11 p.m. every day. They'll resume at 10 a.m. in the morning. So now I've kind of got this natural like tide pool sort of effect, although there's no tide pools in freshwater, but perhaps there's like an increase in flow from time to time. I think it's pretty interesting. I think it's pretty cool actually, and I get to keep my beauty sleep. This is the first time Pangea is going to be in a vlog. If I can get her into this vlog, you can see her on that stick, but I want to show you guys closer, so I need to remove this. And if I do, she likes to make a run for it. Yeah, see, she likes to do a zoom. She's really quite fast, and you can see her little tail growing back. Looks kind of cute. Looks like a spiky tail, and that's her like secret place that she likes to burrow into and feel safe. So yeah, she's still doing great. The pothos is growing quite slowly, which I like because that means less maintenance for me. And we got the springtails in there. I don't miss this too much because the humidity stays quite high in there, and also the droplets just stay on. So I don't want to flood this thing, right? I want it to kind of take it easy. And of course, here we have the first terrarium, bioactive terrarium update for Rinpoche's enclosure. Now, as you can see, a lot of the moss has fallen off, and I don't really mind. That's fine. You can expose the background a little bit. It still looks natural. It might look even more natural now because not everything is perfect in nature. You don't always have a perfect wall of moss. Look at our pothos. I'm real proud of this boy, these two boys. They were so small and now they have really started growing. This one's been climbing like crazy. We got another leaf coming out soon, it seems. The maidenhair fern. Sad to say, but I don't think it's gonna make it. I think I'm gonna have to replace this plant sometime soon in the future for real. Something hardy like the bromeliads, which are doing okay, or the dracaena. Something like that. I'll have to do a little bit more research, but yeah, that might be what we're looking for. Maybe I'll just throw in some more pothos in there. Who knows? Speaking of, bromelia doing okay, not too great, not too bad. We got the Earth Star bromeliad. It's lost a few leaves, but it should be okay. It doesn't seem like it's dying off. Dracaena, I mean, these tips were already kind of bronze when I planted them, and there's not too much change to them. Yeah, all in all, I'm still quite happy with this scape. Where is Rapashi, you might ask? This is her favorite spot. I can always find her here, and she's always in some weird sleeping position. And she has been shedding a little bit because the humidity in here is a little bit higher, so she's appreciating that more because there's so many hiding spots in wet soil and moss. So she is going ahead and doing her little sheds. Well, that's it for me. I'll catch you guys on the next vlog or video or whatever. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing and like that. Give the like on the thumbs up. Forgot how to be a YouTuber for 2 seconds. Catch you on the flippity flop. Keep your hands wet. Oh wait, don't forget to keep your hands wet. What's happening right now?